Borg, even though he's a little sad, on the walk back he tries to sound optimistic, and he's like, "We'll find it one day."
We will. We'll make it a quest at some point.
Someone give me
We'll have a grand hunt for it, Spork.
Yeah, that'd be great.
a 1d6.
Damn, you were fast with that, Nelson.
I was first.
I'm not even. Oh wow, they did come up with both
Alright,
of you.
give me a 1d2.
Someone else can get that one.
No,
I don't have that one ready.
No one knows it.
Me and Tyra are like, go ahead.
Boom.
Alright. There's only one. If everyone would like initiative, since it's still up. And you make sure I know how to, act as this creature.
I can picture it as an ooga booga booga booga.
Have we rested?
This is another
Yes.
day.
This is 3 days after this roll.
Wait a minute. That seems off. How do I
What?
get a 23.1?
How did you get 23? Do you have 10 in your initiative modifier?
I do.
So
That's why.
Okay.
How do you have a Jesus Christ?
Because
Oh,
I added in
provincial,
my
right.
bonus for being outside of a town.
Right. Good God, bro. Odette finally acting before Malachi. Good for her.
Get her. Make sure I understand this creature.
That's not good when the GM's like, how does this fucking work again?
Alright. What time of day was it? Alright, so it's still morning. Alrighty.
Nani?
If you want to see what it is, go ahead and roll for it. Because as you're walking along, this thing is like... Okay, so
Oh God.
Oh, what?
that would be the perception to see it.
Knowledge planes or knowledge arcana, which is appropriate here.
Planes.
Knowledge plane.
I would only get a 10.
And Malachi as well. In case he manages to do better somehow. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so the creature...
Malachi and Odette are identifying it.
The creature is
can
known
tell
as a
you what it is.
hellcat.
It's Simba's dad.
No.
Tsubasa?
And from your knowledge, you actually know these creatures are harder to see, find, and hit in different types of lighting.
Oh. Has it noticed us yet?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And, so you guys see like a flickering glow of, of something that ends up, forming as a cat over time, but it's like flickering glows here and there, and you guys kind of just, after a while, make it to shape out as a cat.
Works for me.
And-
Try to avoid surrounding it before I can act. I just warn everybody. Which, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think
No worries here.
only 2 people are acting
Oops.
before me, so...
Well, it's on the turn order anyways, but... what are we missing? Missing anything? I feel like this is too short.
Attack.
I mean, if you're gonna have him sit next to the
He's
caravan...
literally just staying there, so I didn't bother
then
rolling him.
yeah.
They don't bother putting them on the turn order, though.
Alright, Taro.
Uh-huh.
Whoosh. 23. Rapid shot, many shot, no flame arrow.
All nothing but net.
Would also help if it actually, linked its stuff. Alright, so first would hit. Now give me... what is it to roll for, to make sure you actually hit with a mischance?
That's percentage.
It would normally
is
have
it-
like a
is it-
20%, I think.
Is it 20
Uh,
or yeah,
It's
20
20%.
or 50? So roll 20%, and if it lands anything below at 20 or below, it connect or it misses. If
What,
it's
So-
if
what
it's
would
above,
you say 20%?
So it hits.
Oh,
because 20% is the mischance.
Or you can just roll a 1d10, and if it's a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, it prefers 100. It prefers D100s. It's more accurate to the percentile.
She goes in full defense. Bryce.
is it easier to see her now that there's arrows sticking out of it?
10, 15, 20.
Probably not. The arrows probably merge into its body, to be
Yeah.
honest.
You are 100% right. Odette.
Once again. Actually, shit. I'm gonna hold my axe for Malachi. Just realized. So, waiting for Malachi to get in position. He just kind of
okay.
points her finger over, like, you know what to do. Perfect. Perfect.
It charges to you, Bryce, right up here, and goes
Fucking
for a
reach.
bite.
Motherfucking reach.
And let's get off the NPC tab, please. Thank you.
Shit.
I can't do shit about that for you, buddy, even if I wanted to.
Fuck.
Acrobatics.
I would.
5 foot step away.
And-
I don't know if that'll help.
But, no,
Are
it
you-
would
are
still
you-
hit me.
Okay, and it
to
goes for
parry
a
it,
grab.
I would need like a 20. I would need a
Oh, yeah.
19 or a 20 to parry it, so I didn't...
Good call, Rob.
You're welcome. Ah, yes.
Are you doing anything, or?
No, I guess I'm
Alright.
not going to bother, because I would need to roll a 19 or a 20.
It's
that-
attempting to grab.
Yep,
Okay.
it beats my CMD.
Okay, and I'm not checking grab, and you probably should, just in case it's still fucked up.
Too late.
Okay, what was the negatives for grappling?
Everything.
I know it was
Minus
like
2
minus...
and dex turned off. You lose your dex to grab, you lose your dex to AC, and you take
It's
a
a
minus
minus
2.
4 to... no, grapple creature, it's a minus 2 to dex, minus 4 penalty. You can't make... Well, me and him can't make attacks of opportunities. Can't move unless he attempts to move me. And then it's a minus 2 to the attack roll, combat maneuver checks,
Okay.
except those to make like the grapple or escape the grapple. And neither of us can use both hands.
That's fortunately not
The
gonna be
actions that
close
take
enough
one
for me to
hand.
reach. So Malachi is going to move into it here. That's as close as he can get for now. But now Odette can take her turn, which means now this fucker needs to make a will save.
Sure.
Natural 20.
He's 17.
Oh god.
He is blind, and everybody can see him now.
Okay.
Because...
Sparkles.
Damn it.
Motherfucking glitter dust.
Well,
Now he's a glowing gold Hellcat, and he can't see anything for 6 rounds.
Alright.
So now he has a mischance against us.
But does that still count for grapple?
Not if he's already in a grapple.
Okay.
If he's already in a grapple, he's in a grapple. But if he releases the grapple for any reason, like if face breaks free, fucked. Anything, but he does still take penalties to his. Well, he already doesn't have penalties. He already doesn't have bonuses to his AC. So fuck this guy.
Yep.
Double fuck him.
yeah, you can't even charge to catch him.
Yeah, he's way out.
So
No, he could charge him. He could totally charge his
You
attack.
want
No,
to move you
Sporks
up there?
I was talking about Eddie.
Yeah, I'm gonna move there. Did
All right.
Sporks see it actually attack Bryce?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
all see it. We can see
Okay.
Bryce being grappled now.
Alright, then Spork lifts bigger pointy above his head and screams in Orcish, "Bad kitty!" and
Yes.
attacks. Put him down. Da, da, da. Bam.
Shit, son. 30,
Only attack, but still, holy shit.
33.
Phyrnna.
Fuck.
That was actually
Oh,
literally max damage.
I think I
Literally
forgot to
max both
uncheck
eights.
rage.
What's up?
I
How
think
much
I
does
forgot to
rage
uncheck rage.
But then you're raging. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck it, you're raging then.
Okay.
I'll just simply flew into rage. I mean,
You flew into rage.
otherwise it's -2 to your. There you go.
if you want to take the -2 to attack, you know,
And
whatever.
a damage.
No,
That's the word,
you're the god of this world, so it's
I mean-
your call.
But
You are the god of this world.
the question is do you want to be in rage?
Sure.
Okay, that's all that matters. Taro.
He didn't like that it was grabbing Bryce. He's
If
like,
I
"No."
move here,
Ooh.
do I shoot through him?
You would not be shooting through Bryce because it is hunched over
It's
holy
big.
Bryce.
It's
Oh,
a fucking
okay.
big ass creature. Because it's
Guess what?
larger. Yeah, it's large, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so Bryce
it
does
would be
not provide
really hard
soft.
to shoot through Bryce, pretty much.
Yeah, he does not. Bryce does not provide soft cover because this thing is so much bigger than him.
So
Fuck.
first one hits. Second one does not. That
I wish
sets
the
at
crit
least.
confirmed. That would have
Does
been
the
nice.
third one confirm? Minus
The second attack doesn't get a crit. It's just for the damage. So attack 1 and attack 2 are the same. It's
Yeah.
just damage based.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. That's
All right.
unfortunate.
I'm catching on.
Bryce.
There you go.
Do you want to attempt to break out or just go for a swing?
Going to attempt to-
Damn it, when
You can just-
Bradley
You have escape artist trained? Nelson?
Dragon. Would have a better chance of breaking out with the scene. Alright, so I'm just gonna.
And this is against his CMD, correct?
Yep, I make a CMB attempt against
Okay.
his CMD.
Just making sure.
Apparently, I was muted the whole time.
Yep.
I was gonna ask if this was a celestial creature, but never mind now.
No, it's an evil
do not
outsider.
break
I know
out.
that one. Sure, you had a better chance with and you did escape artist. Do you have escape artist trained?
Nope.
Oh, there you go.
CMB would give me a +5, while escape artist would give me a +3.
There you go.
Odette.
Odette is not liking these odds, but thing is pretty crowded right now, and she doesn't want something to show up behind them, so she's going to hold her action for now. Yeah, she's on partial defense near Britta.
Okay. It's going to attempt to keep the grapple. Does it keep the grapple?
Bryce?
Oh, my bad. What was it?
21.
Yes.
Alright, and then it goes for a rake, so 2 claw attacks.
Fortunately, missed chances.
Yep. Well, doesn't matter
Yeah.
if he's grappled.
Nope, does not matter if he's grappled. The
Okay.
thing is blind, so it's just clawing it while there.
And what is the percentage?
50% chance to miss.
So I need to roll 2, correct?
Roll a D100. Well, which ones would hit Bryce?
Well,
Oh,
he
yeah,
can't use
both
both hands
probably.
because he's grabbing me, so he can do the
Rake.
first one.
Rake
It's
allows him to.
Rake. Rake allows him to because he's
Oh.
grappling you with his mouth.
Oh, okay. Is that including his grapple penalties, or?
Actually,
-4 to attack,
Actually,
unless he doesn't
mine-
have
mine
unless he
would
doesn't
be-
have a penalty.
Yeah, so -4 to each attack.
Yeah, you can still hit me because I'm at a 17 right now.
Okay, so is that 2 D100s or 1 still?
2 D100s, and then he is for each attack. Yep. Alright, so first hits, second misses.
Alright, so 9 damage. Okay.
Malachi. Well, now that this thing's got Bryce, Malachi's going to take a 5-foot step this way. Or actually, sorry, 5-foot step that way. And go for a double claw attack. I'll give it this. Damn it.
Even with the... Oh, wait, no. First one hits. Barely hanging on.
Free bleed. But what's my fumble?
Because it doesn't know you would provoke.
Yeah, you can't attack something blinded while provoked.
Let's see.
Or you can't
2, 3,
provoke
4,
against
5,
blinded
6.
things.
You move 10 feet to your direct left.
Okay, so just past 4.
Yes.
So the thing's thrashing and just basically knocks me aside.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Sporks should make a strength catch to try and catch you.
Am I prone?
Yeah.
Or just knocked aside? Okay.
You pretty much just like get pushed, like not really pushed, more like kind of like thrown due to its force of just like waving around.
That's
But
fair.
you land on your feet.
That works, because he was going to move in on the other side. So, alright.
Spork tries to help, just to help you. You know, you're flying by. He reaches out his arm and like grabs a little bit. You know, just to help.
Malachi just high-fives you as you reach out.
Hey, Spork, bye!
He's tagging you in.
Spork looks at the thing and smiles. And he swings yet again, thinking about how much crunch it may make this time. Hopefully it's a lot of crunch.
Oh, God.
You just do an overhead swing and then like a swing back up, and you just slice it right through the stomach.
Fucking Christ, this damage, dude.
Satisfying crunch.
God,
No,
I mean,
that's
you
more of
damn
a
it.
satisfying.
Yeah, you pretty much just sliced it right through the middle, split it in half.
I feel, a small part of Odette kind of feels bad that Fiona can't get into combat fast enough. Like, she was closing in, because that thing was an extra planar evil outsider. Odette knew that. And she's like, oh, our paladin's gonna have her moment in the sun. And, like, just Sport crushes it.
Oh. Yeah, Spork doesn't notice you're thinking this at all, and he's just like thinking about all the feeling he felt in his hand
Hey,
that
man.
was sliding through its body.
Be fair.
He's just like, yeah.
Be fair, man. Damage is damage. But that was hilarious.
I agree.
I'm gonna...
Eddie needs a moment to shine. It's just Spork's not thinking
How much
about
damage? How much damage did you take,
Actually-
Nelson?
I'll throw it back here so you guys can heal and stuff like that, if you need to. Make it easy.
I'm still fine. Don't need to waste a
Well,
healing thing on me.
Oh, okay. Cool. Never mind then.
Like, I have damage, but nothing major. Like, I can just rest it.
Oh, okay.
By the way,
That's
you
terrifying.
guys have 2 days of resting anyways? Or actually 1 day of resting. Nope, 2. I lied. There's two places to be.
Oh, that fucking sword.
I'm just gonna add that
Good
now.
goddamn sword.
So how many days of
Did
resting?
not break my shield.
2.
Thank you. That's good.
So,
Well, now we can
grapple.
just use that going forward.
Yep.
Grapple is functioning again.
Yep, he's back at max.
Yeah, there's definitely no need to heal me. The 2 days of rest brought me back to max.
Oh, good.
I
Alright,
lost
so-
exactly 2 days worth of rest of health.
Odette, you specifically
Yes.
give me a D100.
Yeah,
D100. D100.
that's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
So as you
Yes.
escort Britta to the town, you guys pretty much enter the front gates, and she stops. And she opens up her the side door and looks through. She first hands you a sack of 493 gold.
Does she happen to have a composite bow plus 2?
Well done. At 493 gold.
Correct.
All right, let's get it on the website.
And also gives you a necklace. She doesn't say what it is, but hands you a necklace. And then just pretty much carries on her carriage to the market district.
Or detect magic. Let's spellcraft this thing and see if I can identify it.
From your detect magic, it is magical, but
Okay.
you do not identify it.
Well then, I'm gonna continue to detect magic, and I'm gonna have Malachi identify it.
Right ahead.
Because he can
Can-
do it too.
Can I try?
I can only if you have both detect magic and
Oh.
spellcraft. The only reason I can have Malachi do it is because we share senses. So I can cast a spell while he does it for me. Bullshit.
It is.
Malachi is like step aside.
It is an
Malachi's like,
amulet.
how do you not know? There's a price tag right there with the name on it.
It's an
Suddenly,
amulet of natural armor +1.
Well, shit, son.
suddenly a link to a wiki appears in front of you.
She kind of swivels the necklace around on her finger, thinking about it. How much will something like that go for? She's like running the numbers in her head right now.
2,000 gold.
So she stops swiveling out. Well, gents, we can either sell it off for some quick cash, or one of you enterprising individuals can take it off my hands.
Was
It is
do
a
again?
+1 to natural armor.
+1 to natural armor. It stacks with regular armor, which is nice.
If no one says
So-
anything, Sporks like, hey,
You can have it.
anyone else?
It would make
I'm
the most
generally
sense
out
for,
of
like,
combat
you or
range,
me.
so
Yeah.
It would make the
generally
most
come
sense
down.
for like you, me, Eddie, or Malachi. Like,
Yeah. Well, no, Malachi can't use it
oh yeah,
because
Malachi
he
could
already
use a.
he already has natural armor. That natural armor
Yeah, but
does
wouldn't
not
that just
stack
stack
with
with
it. Nope, natural
It
armor does
doesn't.
not stack with itself.
right.
You can't even get it from different sources. It has to be you take the better of the values, and he's got +10 natural armor right now. So there's like no reason for him to have that. So it would generally go to one of the three of you. I mean, Odette could do, but she doesn't need it. She doesn't get in combat that much.
What does it give?
+1 to
Plus-
natural
plus
armor.
one to your natural armor. So basically, it'll increase your AC by +1. Any one of
this
the
a-
three of you can have it.
This
It's
is an item?
necklace. Yep, necklace.
Yes, it is a magical item.
You
My
can
AC
fight
is
for
already
it.
pretty. Yeah, my AC is already pretty high, so
Work.
it's up to Spork if he really wants it.
The way I look at it is, if we give it to, if we find more ways to increase Spork's armor, it helps when he does. It'll help when Spork does like his rage, because he takes a -2 to his AC.
That's
So
why,
it's probably-
I mean,
It's probably best for
Everything-
him for now.
everything is pretty much hitting a lot of you just because they have a high attack. But, I mean, comparative, he's, down there because of rage.
Yeah,
Yeah, AC is AC, man. I'd say give it to Spork. It's my vote.
because I got 21 AC.
It's not bad.
Alright.
That's at least more than
Or-
half the things we fight. So
Spork happily puts it on and just rubs against his chest, and he's like, yes,
Spork
Spork
gets
feels
tougher.
more protected.
Yeah.
How do I add this? So what do I do?
So on your
items,
defense
there's a
side,
section called Worn Magical Equipment. Put it
And
listed in there, and
defense?
then yeah, well, defense.
first,
Check the
first-
one on
yeah.
natural.
Here, I'll
on defense, first increase in natural.
Did you hear, Kevin?
Alright, I'll help you through this. So,
I didn't answer you.
on your defense tabs, we'll throw one to your natural armor.
Yep. And then on the
And
items
then
tab.
on items tab, there's this thing right here, worn magic items that I just opened up.
Okay.
And
Put
then
it on neck.
there is necklace, which was
Natural armor +1.
amulet of natural
You can just
armor
You can just say natural armor
+1
+1.
net.
Or
There you
+1
go.
nat.
Okay, and it's already factored into
Yep.
the defense and all
Oh.
that?
Automatically calculates. Yep.
Alright.
Your AC should be 1 higher now.
I think it is. I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
I
it
just
was
put
before.
one to your natural armor.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Alright. Everybody's getting something.
Alright,
Orc
so
feels
you
more
guys...
protected. A small weight off his chest has just slightly been lifted. Just feels that much better. Like,
He's
I'm
he's
more
that much tougher
protected.
now.
Orc likes feeling safer.
I would.
Let's clean up the quest journal a tiny bit. Nope. That. That. Alright. That. Well, yeah. What do you guys want to do upon arriving to Wintershaven?
Well, I think the first thing that everybody needs to do is, eat. Because I think we're out of supplies now. Or am I wrong? I'm thinking that.
You are correct.
We should probably all get something to eat, and while everyone's doing that, or I'll probably, yeah. Phyrnna, what's your diplomacy?
My diplomacy?
Yes. Or do
Plus
you
10.
trade? +10? You're probably my best bet. Then yeah, everybody, make sure everybody gets seated, finds a place for us to put our heads down for the time being, and then I need you to, basically, because I'm shit at it, I need you to ask around about, the missing cleric, was it?
Cleric's daughter.
So,
Cleric's
yeah,
daughter.
Saint Cyril is the one that's missing the daughter. He's 100%, like, if you went up to him and just started asking questions, he'd be 100% okay with it.
Yeah, he's probably the best one to go. Well, Fiona's probably the best one. One, because she's a cleric, and then two, or because she's a paladin, and then two, she has the
Don't
best
like
diplomacy
the
in
light.
general. Well, yeah, I mean, there's that, but also just the fact that, you have the best diplomacy in case you need to ask any additional questions. I'm shit at diplomacy right now until I actually train it, so
Okay.
you're probably the best person to send forward as an ambassador, unless you want to take someone with you.
No one in the group is good enough to be taken with me.
Oh, okay, calm, chill.
I'll have you know, I negotiated with a tree in another language.
Spork went
And-
forward and talked to other
Yeah,
orcs
but
to
you're
try to
also one of
protect
those-
everybody.
Taro negotiated with a talking rat.
Okay,
So
I
I
hallucinated about a talking rat.
But
want.
Taro and Bryce's personalities don't mix too well when it comes to interrogations once in a while.
Oh, yeah,
They are
wait,
very
wait,
condescending.
Slow down, slow down. Who said
Attacks.
anything about an interrogation? You're just asking questions. Like, imagine Odette is very specific. You are just asking questions. We are not interrogating him. He is the victim. We are here to help him. If you interrogate him, things can get a little antsy.
He kidnapped his own daughter.
Or he might think that if you start interrogating, it might sound like we are the responsible and we're trying to like fence him for more money. Which, I mean, Odette's not against, but that's not what we're doing. Maybe if we actually had his daughter, we'd do that, but we don't.
Wait, when did we get the information about the orcs not matching the orc bandits?
This is way back. We already knew that. We basically asked, do the orcs match the ones that we dealt with before, and they were like,
Yeah,
nope.
this was back in,
Crit wall.
yeah. No,
We were all
Willip.
right? Yeah, we had already
Um,
asked if it was the same set of orcs, and we have determined it's not. It's a different group of orcs entirely.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
clerics and paladins tend to get along pretty well. So
Yep.
so he'll probably speak to you more freely without like actually even needing diplomacy rolls. But if you need them, if we need them, you're the best at them. So
Anyone willing to join?
No.
I don't really. Yeah.
well, not after that attitude, Missy.
Taro is pretty much best staying away from people in towns.
That's a very fair point. Actually, I have a job for Taro since we are here. We know that they've been kidnapped by orcs, so if you can spot or do a quick search after you're all settled in for any clues or any tracks that we might be able to follow up with, just in case people don't know where to look.
Well, I'll subtract my modifier and.
I mean, you can probably step outside.
information my way.
Yep.
Well, if
the
we're
way
going
you-
outside, if I can go outside of the town and do
you
it,
can
then
do
I'm fine.
whatever. You can do whatever you want. Odette's basically saying like, everybody go do this.
What-
Just meet back here at this inn before by nightfall, so we can gather our information together and see what we got. Orc.
What would I
Checking
roll
on
for that one
rabbits.
again? Isn't it survival?
For
tracking, yes.
survival. Yeah, survival for tracking. Spork, look for rabbits.
On it.
How far are you going out?
He's gonna start in like within the first 20 yards and then go out past that.
You
So-
might need to go a little further. You might have to
Well,
be like
he's
a couple
gonna
miles
he's branching his way out.
out. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a
But-
couple miles out before you get any tracks.
How many checks would I need to make for all of that?
Depends on how far you want to go out.
He's probably gonna go out like 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good measure.
So give me. You're gonna start like, what? You're starting like in the center of town, then going out, and out.
No, from the outside of town. Like
Oh, okay.
What are you
so give
looking for
me-
again?
tracks that
He's
match ours.
tracking.
Give
He's-
me
Yeah, he's looking for any
Oh.
clues
So
of where
your
the
19
orcs
is
went
already
to,
one.
or
Oh.
that they're nearby.
Okay. That's fine. Whatever. You go out quite some distance and really don't see much of anything really off. You don't really see any camps. And you just see what you see out normally, some wildlife, but nothing really aggressive. Nothing seems out of place. Nothing seems like any sort of struggle has happened. Like, you're looking closely at like the grass around, make sure there's no like dragging or anything like that. You just
Yeah.
but on top of all this, give me a perception. Okay. That was just to see like how closely you were looking for everything.
Magnifying glass.
Just go for some Sherlock Holmes here.
That instant
Well,
recall ability.
So yeah, you're not really seeing anything that seems like there's a struggle, anyone getting dragged, or like any massive bloodshed or anything like that.
Okay.
Let's see, so it's 20 miles. I'd say you traveled about 5 miles out, like you said, from the town, and you're not seeing much. No.
Okay.
They do not.
Thank you.
Did I learn anything?
Bork would like
No.
to go with Fiona to keep her company, and the way Sporks
that'll be
sees it is Fiona's on the way to see resourceful people, so he wants to ask them
Promise.
about the bunny rabbit.
Promise that Spork's gonna let Fiona do the talking.
Bork's going to
I hope
ask
so.
about the bunny rabbit.
Orc promises nothing.
Spork promises nothing.
Amazing. Amazing. First, I'm being a sneaky. Not today. Not that sneaky, I guess. Alright, diplomacy to gather information. Man, really?
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Damn it, Gypsy. You gotta bring me a toy to play with. I don't got anything for here. Man, these dice rolls, dude. Just abysmal. But it trying to exercise that leadership role.
So, Phyrnna, you head to this very, what do you mean, who is that? Well,
What?
okay, I'm confused. Anywho,
Well, more specifically, person or place?
person.
Okay.
That's who sent this call out.
The strangers.
So, Phyrnna, you head to this giant chapel. Trying to see if I can find an icon.
For a chapel?
No, for the specific.
Do you by chance
DD.
know? Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Well, I mean, it would help if I could find like an icon for it. Bless you.
Thank you.
I use this notebook a lot whenever I'm taking notes, and I just found the page. Dennis will get a good laugh out of this. I just found the page for when I was taking notes while playing her story.
Oh god.
I was like, what are this list of random ass words?
Alright, so I guess the best thing is, you see, like, as you approach it, you see a, above the archway to enter the, chapel itself, you see, like, a golden lion with a crown. And you recognize that as Tomathul. The King of Kings, he who rules.
How do you spell his name?
Does
You spell it?
Not yet.
Spell it. Hold on. I'll put it.
does Spork recognize any of this?
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Or know of any of it?
Pretty sure there's at least one T.
So,
Just fucking around.
and god damn it, I'm so used to R being. Alright, that's with a T.
That's what I said.
Alright,
there's
so-
at least one T in Tomathu.
So yeah, you enter the chapel. You're seeing, as of right now, just an empty chapel with a few clerics kind of just prepping for, pretty much what's equivalent to like our mass, or pretty much any religion that we would know.
Do I see the cleric that we're looking for, Saint Cyril?
You don't know what he looks like, so I'm gonna say no.
May I
Well, go
ask
ask
around?
I would hope so.
As Fiona asks around, Spork follows behind her, asking the same people about the bunny rabbit.
I asked around all the clerics if Saint Cyril was here.
Well, first off, Spork, weren't you looking for rabbits?
I
Yes, he's asking. He
thought
followed
after.
Fiona to ask if
Oh.
any of the clerics know.
Well, first
Yeah, I
off,
thought I looked around and then I joined her to the. Oh, did I do it dumb?
Well, you said you were gonna follow her, so
No,
Yeah.
you're fine. You said you were gonna follow. You didn't do anything weird.
Okay.
Well,
you're just
I wouldn't
looking
say you
around
didn't do
while you're
Um,
anything
following her.
weird.
There you go.
so well, first off, I'll let you know that you guys see four people. Fiona, you approach the first one, and the first one just kind of points up behind the altar there, and just let you know that's him. He just looks like he's doing his everyday thing, setting up for their gatherings. And Spork, someone does know, and we'll talk about that after.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
You know, it's funny. I totally had a comment about that, and I was like, you know, I think I might have a solution, but that might be it. There you go.
Okay, before I actually go to St. Cyril, I asked around all the other clerics to see if they know any information about the kidnapped daughter. And if any of them notice where the orcs came from.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get that same information from Saint Cyril, so they pretty much
Okay.
just tell you to keep going, or they just tell you to go talk to him.
Okay. While Sport talks to them, I'll walk up to St. Cyril then.
Okay, we'll just go through with your stuff first, and then do Sporks.
Okay.
So you approach Saint Cyril, and doesn't really like question you too much, but he just like, what could I do for you? He's
I
just
heard
kind of
about-
looking you down as well.
I look at him and I tell him, I heard about your kidnapped daughter. I'm here to help. I want to know if you could give me any information about the group of orcs, which direction they came from and which direction they went to. Anything helps, and we will try and get her back as safe as possible.
He nods, and he's like, he just looks and he's like, well, at least he looks more equipped than the last. And he tells you, he like looks down at the pews and tells you to sit, and he walks down the steps to sit down on one of the pews. And as he steps down, he's just like, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not. Either way, I'll tell you anything I know, but how many of there are you? I take it the green fellow down there is with you.
Yes.
And how many others?
3, Eddie. There's 5 of us, so 6 if you count.
Do you
the
count the
guy.
dogs or the summons?
Yeah, I was thinking about that
No,
too.
you don't actually. You technically don't count them.
Okay. So, yeah, there's 3 others.
Malachi's gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
And-
Malachi doesn't care. He's an extension. He's an extension of Odette. So
So he doesn't care about him being his own being?
really, he
Loki,
knows that
Loki does.
Loki very much cares, but that's because Loki craves individuality from the other 9 fucking Eidolons you're gonna have.
So he's just like, okay.
He's
And
getting a little jealous of your time.
he's just like, well, that's. I mean, if she comes back, I'm just thinking what would suit you guys. But anyway, yes, it is 3.
Well,
That is
there you
what
go.
your information is. Go. So he's just like, we've had many trackers go out in all directions. Some come back empty-handed, some come back with information, and some don't come back at all. The only one that has given information has said they have seen a small camp that seems to be very, very stationary. They reported back with this information, saying that it was to the northeast. past the river, heading towards Trollfins. This, like, he's always been very stationary in this camp, and he said that he went to go out to further inspect and has not yet to come back. We can assume either he got into trouble, got captured, or is killed.
And then you said there
Go
were
ahead.
others that never came back. Were they going the
Correct.
same direction also,
No.
or close to it?
The other ones have not returned at all, but this is the only one that has gotten information, come back, and went to go get more information, and hasn't come back.
I'm wondering if there's multiple groups doing the deed.
As always, there's orc bandits, but these ones stands out. They all have very distinct tattoos, or inscriptions on them. We didn't get enough information from him about that, but they don't just seem to be a very normal orc.
Can you draw us a map of every direction that the scouts disappeared and the one that did gather information?
Sure. Let's get some color coding here. Let's say purple went out and came back.
Guard just pulls out crayons.
Do it. Professional.
Came back with information but disappeared afterwards. Has left and disappeared. Stupid, I missed one direction.
They're overrated.
So, I'll put this
Bastard,
in
you beat me
the...
I know what I'm doing. When it comes to humor, I got it covered.
Do you by chance know any reasons why the orc would attack and capture her?
He, without a doubt, just money.
Looking for money. I know this paladin who's been handing out platinum like hotcakes.
Every damn time. Every goddamn time.
Orc hasn't seen this himself. He's always away whenever this happens.
Neither did Bryce, but he's the one that keeps talking about it.
Oh, hey, I'm not even here, so this is Nelson talking.
He just knows it's happening. He senses it. Ah, money!
Odette.
Actually, no,
yes.
I did see you do it. I saw you pay off the
Yes to which part?
the necromancer dude.
You weren't with me when I went to the necromancer.
There
Yeah, you gave him a
is-
bonus when he left.
I'll just type it.
We all were.
That there's someone
Oh.
here, or the service is available.
So who's drawing the arrows?
Oh god. That egg is super fertilized now.
What egg?
Nothing. Never mind. Oh,
I think Winter Shiven's a boy. I think I give that a solid boy.
okay. If that's the case, so while everybody else is out doing that, while everybody else is
I'm
doing
impregnating the
that
town.
just in case, Odette is going to go buy a scrying service then. That's the case.
I'll go back to you if I got any more questions. As of right now, I think I got most of the stuff I need.
Hold on. Okay.
Actually, all the scouts, are they about the same?
Skill?
Yeah, skills.
Yes.
Okay. And do we know if they could all survive any bandit encounters?
Much more than bandits.
I'm questioning why those 3 disappeared. If they can handle the regular bandits.
Because they're not regular bandits.
Could you also put a dot where the camp was?
Oh, yeah. Sheep. Oh no, we've already done a wreck. Damn it, whatever. What is it?
Can I retcon a slight bit of information I would have given Phyrnna?
Yes.
If you can, have Saint Cyril loan us something that belonged to his daughter. We'll bring it back to him, but we kind of need it if we're going to locate her.
Do you have anything?
A hairbrush or anything.
Do you have anything that belonged to your daughter that might have any type of presence still?
You have proof that you had a daughter.
Basically, yeah, that's kind of what I need.
He gets up and heads to the back room. Not even a minute, he comes back with like the hair tie.
Perfect.
And hands it to you, and this was used before she disappeared. I don't know if it still has her scent, if that's the road you're going down, but yes.
We have a few ways to try and track her, so we would like to borrow this for a while.
He nods, and actually, yes, at this point, while Spork is still conversating by the door about a magical bunny, Bryce is escorted here by like 1 or 2 guards. Actually, 2 guards.
Church doors open, all you guys hear is, "I'm here, bitches!" Just kidding.
Is
And,
Bryce by chance being held?
No.
Okay.
He was just escorted here because he was asking questions.
I do think.
And St. Cyril stands up and just asks you, is he part of your entourage?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Waves you over.
Walks over.
And
Eyebrows raised.
he just continues on with pretty much without like catching him up because he figures probably you would do that, and he's just like, so yes, these orcs don't seem to be, like I said, any normal bandits. They seem to be well equipped and after money.
You said earlier that they had some kind of tattoo.
Correct.
Can you give us an image of that tattoo of some sort or inscription?
I cannot. All I know is that some have a very basic tattoo, and some have a very complex version on them.
Do we have this is out of character. Do we have anything that we that can identify the cult that we ran into before?
What do you
I
mean?
The first summoning?
I just kind of. Well, actually, this is out of character. Never mind.
Yeah.
What do you mean, though?
Basically, do we have anything that we can use to try and see if these orcs are associated with the cult that ruined the first summoning?
They really didn't have
pretty sure
any...
I'm pretty sure we would have been told that because we were already told they weren't the same band of orcs that we dealt with
Yeah.
before. But we would have been told that this is the same group.
Yeah, they
Well,
didn't...
I thought that group's a whole separate group. I was just wondering about the cult group that attacked the ceremony.
Right, and what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
that group people are already aware of that group. We already gave them
Correct.
information, so they would have
Okay.
also been identified to us at this point.
Okay,
Correct.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, no, we would have
Okay.
already been told that point.
Anything else?
Does any of the orcs stand out as as a leader of some sort?
That's what we were thinking the tattoos may be. Whether
Okay.
it's a rank
Or
or,
sneezes.
just some sort of, way to describe them, we're not sure.
Okay. I look over at Bryce, I give him all the information I know, and then ask him if there's anything else he wants to add in.
You need me to repeat everything, or? Good talk.
Nothing?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just following along.
Okay.
Like I was brought here to ask these two questions, but you guys are already here, so.
Alright, so then, are you two all set then?
We might bring one more person back just to see if there's anything else that we need, but we need to find that person first. And I
Alright.
look over to Bryce and say, "Do you know which direction Odette went?"
I just kind of
Mostly-
sigh and look
I told
over at
everybody
the.
I told everybody to meet me back at the inn, so you know to be there before nightfall.
But
But
I
if
know
you come
that.
back soon,
Would I know that since I went off on guard duty?
yeah, she told everybody what time to be back. She told everybody to be back before everybody took off, because she basically pointed like, "You do this, you do this, you do this." She was delegating. So when she looked at Bryce, she was like, "Just be back here," because she knew what you were gonna go do.
I was gonna ask the priest where the nearest whorehouse was.
You son of a bitch! You only get away with that because you're my brother now. You son of a bitch!
Alright, so on to Spore.
I +1 this.
The sport.
I +1 this.
So the
Oh.
first guy you talk to doesn't really, like,
What the hell you're
know
talking
much. The second one you go to does, however.
Spork is just surprised and happy and overjoyed. Immediately.
Pretty much, he doesn't know a lot, but he does know that there has been people seeing odd creatures that no one else can see. Whether it's because something's, trying to lure you into something or somewhere. But it always seems to be something that you desire.
Oh. Well then.
So this is...
Giggity.
So only Spork can see magical bunny rabbit?
That's what he's implying.
Do you know where I could get more information?
He doesn't really know how to just be like, yeah, this is where you would go, because there's not many people who have had this, but he's had people, show up with question, and between all of the people's connections, they've come to this conclusion that it's only certain people can see it, and it's always something they desire. And it's not always a trap, but generally leads into a trap.
Does he know of anyone who's... Or do you know of anyone who's ever caught their magical thing?
Most end up gravely wounded or dead.
That never stopped us.
Do you know why?
Like he said, ends up, leading them to a trap or end up killing them themselves.
Well then. How important is this quest to Sport?
This... As
The Spork, I could see that as his only question.
this Spork has to know. He's kind of taken aback on and how serious everything got, but
He's like, I thought it was just a fun quest.
yeah, but Sporks like I have to know now. I have to know. And
Perfect.
he pays the man 2 plat as thank you.
And
Nice.
he accepts the platinum and kind of does like a head bow and actually just like walks up behind Saint Cyril and puts it in like a little
Collection
box.
put.
Yeah, pretty much puts it in
Collection
like
box.
a box for donations for the chapel.
Spork thanks him. Yeah.
Can this wait a little bit? Because we need to save the daughter first.
Yeah, what
Information
way?
is information, man. He hasn't specifically said he was. Well, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, what? There's nothing I can do right now. What wait?
He just got information about, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like the rabbit hunt thing. Can it wait off? I mean, can we hold off on it a little bit since we need to save the daughter as quick as possible?
Hell, más o menos. I mean, we did kind of take on 2 other quests before we came here, so how much of a rush were we really in?
While we're there, we can do this little girl thing, but when we're out, Spork's gonna be looking for a bunny rabbit.
Can't stop Spork from looking for rabbits. That's
Yeah,
that's a
Wow.
he's doing that.
I know that. I'm just saying because to find the little girl, we're actually gonna be going a certain direction away from the city. It's not.
Well, he has no location, anyways.
Yeah. So no, I can't wait, Mr. High and Mighty Paladin. God.
They weren't twins. They were just 2 dudes, Nelson.
My statement still stands.
Embrace
Odette
yourself.
Odette knows what her white rabbit is right now.
Embrace yourself, Spork.
It's the dog that she got
we
right
will
by.
we will
Oh,
be
God.
fighting a
Why?
group of orcs, possibly.
Whatever.
When did you guys want to stop? Because it is 10 o'clock now, so.
Real quick, a quick question: was everybody coming back to the goddamn inn at some point and bringing Odette all this info? Because you're all just like floating out there, like, what? Okay, Odette's hanging out.
Terra was after he went scouting to find nothing.
Okay, and then I'm guessing Bryce eventually comes back.
With
Yeah, we already got all the information. We were heading back. We were just waiting for Spork.
yeah, if everybody's going back, yeah, I'm at the chapel
Okay.
waiting for everybody to finish up. So.
All right, so everybody basically info dumps on Odette. Okay. You have an item from the daughter.
Here's a hair tie.
Perfect. Odette takes it, snatches it out of your hands, and immediately gets up. Come with me. And then I'm going to, or we're going to, all go to the that scryer. I don't know if you need to change the scenes or anything like that, or if you just want to go through it.
Just go
Dennis. Okay. So I bring the tie to the scryer and drop the 320 gold. You locate this girl.
So,
One second.
Sure.
I got you covered. Boom.
yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Quick, bring him a pool of water.
Yeah, so.
This is why I was checking to make sure somebody could do it.
So you get the information of northeast.
Oh no, I get more than northeast, buddy.
I
I
know.
can see her. I can see everything around her.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
And there was a second part to that, because now that we can see her, I'm going to cast message.
Well, she is unconscious, so be kind of.
Okay, well. Sorry, I don't have missive or dream.
But
But it's enough to get an
where
idea of her
is-
surroundings, though.
Yep, I'm actually going to change you to the map.
Good. Because the whole point of seeing her surroundings is so we can narrow down what we're looking for.
Or it's just not going to load everything I put on here. Okay, there we go.
It's the difference of whether she's in a cave, whether it looks like a dungeon,
This
or
is
whether
exactly
she's in,
what you see.
Lush, beautiful fields and trees. And a teepee. And what the fuck is that?
Are those
And-
orcs in another cage?
Yes. They are the orc bandits, to be exact.
The ones that we fought before?
Correct.
What?
You... Oh, I should probably get off of the GM layer. And actually...
Yes.
And also, they should not be that close to each other. These two, you can tell when this one has her back turned, because she, walks between the two cages. These two always seem to be looking out to see if they're looking at her, and seem to be looking around for anything coming closer. And when they always seem to be talking very quietly to each other, and don't seem very blurry word. They don't seem very friendly to her.
To the one
Her
in the
being
middle?
this one here.
The one with the guns?
Yes. They seem to not be here on their own will.
And are all three of them orcs?
Let me double check.
Two on the bottom look like orcs. I don't know if the one with the guns is an orc, though.
We double check, I believe they are.
Do they all look like they might be part of the same tribe? Like, are they all dressed the same? Do they all have similar markings?
They do not. The only one that has markings is this one here.
Are the two below dressed similarly?
No.
Like the picture? Okay. So they can all be
Exactly how they look is how they actually look.
they could be
and
from different tribes. Or...
actually, they do not have any sort of markings on their body. And I believe they're actually all orcs. Oh no, the one with the gun is a half orc, and the other two down below are orcs.
Full blood orcs.
Like I said, these two don't seem to be here on their own will. But she seems to be keeping everything in check, pretty much.
This is gonna be it. Or make a plan for how to deal with them. Unless anybody else has anything to do, I think that's a good point to stop at.
No, works for me. Taro's just following along now. He's disappointed that even with his magnifying glass-like eyes, he couldn't find anything.
Well, they're probably very good at covering their tracks. Most likely one of them is also a hunter of some type. Exactly what not to do. But that at the very least, cements a few ideas. One, that they don't have any lingering forces nearby.
Are you able to do any checks during the scrying?
Yeah, I can see it, and it's almost as if I'm there.
Do you want to do any checks?
Yeah, I can do... a... 4 perceptions. I didn't happen to see, like, any magical implements nearby, did I?
Magical what, sorry?
Implements, like sigils, circles, anything like that?
No.
Wards, nothing? Okay. Quick question. I guess because I've asked for the scrying, I'm the only one that could... Damn, okay. And then... You'll check to see what condition she's...
What is that for?
That's a heal check to see what condition the daughter is in. I know she's unconscious, but I don't know if she's been...
Severely injured.
We don't have a lot of time. Chances are she's going to get... Yes. guess I'll do knowledge martial to see if I can figure out one, if this is their full force or if they might have somebody lying in wait. Actually, make sure I'm using the knowledge martial right.
Actually, when you give me, or when you look that up, can you also send me the page?
For knowledge martial?
Correct.
Now, was I doing it properly? Identify maneuver, determine all this one's knowledge, require try. And that's not even the proper use. Usually I tend to use knowledge martial to go over battle tactics as well, but whatever. But, yeah, or recall tactics used in historic battles as well as identifying warriors or generals in those battles. So I guess I could use it to charge.
What?
I guess I can also use it to determine who's in charge.
You can tell she appears in charge.
Guns.
You could have told that without the check as well, because she's the one with all the tattoos.
That's just as good. Then I guess the last thing to do.
I am counting each check as in 30 seconds, so you actually have 4 more.
Motive on the orcs that are caged up right now. Try to figure out what the deal is. Are they being treated as hostile? Like I don't know why they're caged up. I'm trying to get a general sense of that.
So they are actually more wounded than the gun or the woman on the side.
Well, okay, I suppose the better way to read that is, does she or the other 2 orcs ever kind of like nasty glances at them? Like, are they being looked down on like lesser or enemies or what?
To her, yes. The other 2 seem indifferent. Actually,
I have so many.
I shouldn't say that. The 2 at the bottom seem worried.
I have a lot of thoughts going through my head on this, but it's hard to actually being there to question people. I don't want to give them warning, but Odette kind of wants to freak them out and send her a message and be like, "We're coming for you."
I was literally about to send a message and like, "This is your conscience. Tell me your plan."
I think you really should send. Well,
I
no,
would.
because then they could kill
Don't
her.
want them to know. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't want them to kill her. We don't want them to know we're coming. Otherwise, I would totally freak them out. But like, coming for you. Kiss your anus goodbye.
Yeah, but she was supposed to be kidnapped by, like, the orc bandits, but the orc bandits aren't.
He was saying he wants to message her.
Yeah. I was thinking about sending a message to her to warn her that we're gonna fuck her shit up, but I don't want to give her a heads up that we're on the way, because then she hurt the daughter then. You said that they were speaking. Did they say any? Did I overhear them say anything, or do you want me to roll a perception for that?
Perception.
And I want to know if there's
You
any
cannot.
way to persuade the other 2 orcs to join us and turn against
Not
her.
from here. Absolutely not.
The
That is not good.
only one who can even do any of this right now is Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys. I'm
Until he
reporting-
tells us what he sees, we don't know.
Anything that Dennis tells me, assume that I am just relaying that information directly back to you. Just because I repeat everything he says.
so-
I'm not really holding any information from you.
Yeah. You can't tell what they're saying, but it's once again like when she's moving around, doing her thing, she has her back turned to them, is when they're talking. They never seem to really do anything in front of her.
Okay.
And you can tell their, I guess, body language is worried.
Either they're worried that somebody's going to come looking for them, either worried that a group of adventurers are going to come looking for them, or they're worried that orcs, or they're worried that orc tribe is going to come at them in full force. Those are my 2 best guesses. Or an army. Who knows?
Is there any signs that we will be able to get the daughter out alive?
Well, if we move quick enough and we're crafty enough, then certainly. The biggest issue is going to be handling the one with the guns, because I don't know what the girl is worth to them directly, or to her directly. What I don't want to risk is making a move and then her just shooting the girl and finishing her off. So if anything, our first goal is going to take out the one with the gun. Taro, how good are your sniping skills? How far away can you safely pick off a target?
If I prep everything,
Uh-huh.
let me see.
I can give you 6 minutes of invisibility to get into position.
And I have vanish as well.
Right. Well, Vanish only lasts some rounds. I can give you 6 flat full minutes, which is a lot of movement.
That's not the page I wanted to open.
I'm probably going to end up casting invisibility on Taro and Spork. I can almost guarantee you that.
What was that one called?
Vanish?
No. I'm looking to see what spell it was to increase my range again.
Oh, I don't know. It's
Long
on
shot.
your level. You do long shot and you boost with steady hand for another 30 feet. Pretty
On
good.
top of 110. So that's
So 240 feet at that point?
Yeah.
Or 250 because it's 110 times 2. Yeah, 250 feet away for a sniper shot. That's not bad. Basically, that's a whole map. And you'll be invisible. And you'll be invisible, so you have time to line up your shot. Then I can get Spork invisible, have him get close enough. Spork, how good is your sneaking? I know it's a silly question, but
terrible.
It is pretty bad. Let me see.
normally I would cast that on like
Stealth, -2. But I have a trait thing that if I focus and I take extra time, my rolls will be better.
it's between so it's between giving Bryce or Spork invisibility. The problem is Bryce would have to be able to move up, hold his ground so that he has enough time to get a full attack off, or I can send Spork in, and Spork only really needs to get one good hit. I mean, how many spells could I cast in a day? I guess that's what this comes down to. It's gonna drain me.
Well, remember, my spell changes every day.
Well, yeah, but you don't have any stealth magic though.
Can you just make Spork like super fast? Like, can you just like run there?
I don't have. Sorry, I don't have haste yet.
Just
Do I have any
blazing
long-
charge.
Ooh, I have 4 level 2 spells a day. So
Are there any other things that you want to roll?
Nope. I can't think of any other checks that would be relevant here that I would roll. I'm not
Can I make a
diplomacy.
suggestion while you're still connected?
Sure, if anybody wants me to try something.
The durability of these cages.
Knowledge engineering. I don't have it trained, so I can only give you basic. But let's see. Roll it.
Left one is sturdy, like very sturdy. Right one is not.
So I can give you.
And
One looks sturdy, right one does not.
who's in the right one again?
All the orcs. Oh, the orc bandits anyway are in the right one. Girls in the left.
And one more.
One more check left.
Is there any chance that they would help us if we save them?
No. Well, I won't say it's no chance, but I wouldn't want to bank on the enemies of my enemies in this. They're all orcs. Nothing against you, Spork. I make a point of saying that. Nothing against you, Spork. I have no other knowledges that are really going to. Guess I'll do it. Yeah, not good enough. Alright, that's my last check.
Alrighty.
And my vision fades. So, I
So-
suppose out of my... So, unless anybody else has a plan, I think I have an idea forming of how to handle that situation. It's going to require a lot of teamwork and trusting each other. And I kind of like wag my finger at Spork, as in like, slow your roll down. You get a little sword happy.
I could see him halfway up the pathway to the enemies. Potatoes! And they see this orc just appear out of nowhere.
So, my plan is that we all get. The plan is we have to get close enough. I cast invisibility on Spork, Bryce, and Taro. Taro lines up a shot, holds his action for Bryce and Spork to get into position, which is basically when they're close enough and they get ready. They both pincer attack the one with the guns. Spork attacks, Bryce attacks, and Taro attacks. Our only goal is to finish her off as fast as possible. Hopefully, in the combined assault and confusion, forces the other two orcs to either stop what they're doing, surrender, or to simply leave. In the meantime, Phyrnna, once they attack, Phyrnna will charge in and attempt to administer any necessary healing to the girl that we can.
Before we do anything.
Oh, but this is gonna be a while. We gotta get there.
Yeah, I know. My one spell a day, I could use any level spell, right? Or
No.
First level spell, sir. You only have
Only
first level spells available. Yeah, you don't get second level until it's level 7. Or is it level 7 or is it later?
7
Most
for me
level.
because I have wisdom. I mean, charisma.
That's not how that works.
No, because because he
That's
Is it
actually
level
how it
7,
works.
he's
at level
for-
7?
at level 7
Okay,
he's
level
a
7 you
0,
get
which
0.
makes it a
okay.
1.
So next level, you get your first second level spell.
Damn it. I was gonna say I can try using Blinding Ray, but that's a level 2 spell.
We don't want to do blinding ray. At that point, I could just drop glitter dust on them.
We could.
Well, Blinding Ray dazzles them if...
You understand? Do you know what dazzle
Yeah.
does? Dazzle is a -1 penalty to perception rolls. I mean, it's not terrible,
Oh,
but it doesn't blind them.
I was thinking of blind. Well, actually,
Glitter dust blinds them flat
no,
out.
it dazzles if they succeed the saving throw. It blinds them if they don't.
But it's only one target.
There's one
And
or more
again-
lights of ray. Rays of
And
light.
also, you have more power. You'd have more powerful second level. Well, you're not gonna have second level at that point anyway, probably.
Yeah.
Conserve your magic for healing, because we're gonna need to make sure that the girl is safe.
When do I get my second level spells?
Same level.
What are you again?
He's a ranger. You progress at the same speed that Eddie does for his spells.
We could break the orc's
Yes.
cage. The orcs they have trapped. They'll
Not
be
until we
busy
know
with
what-
those.
Not until
we
we're close
could,
enough to
but
figure
not.
out.
Even what's your
I was about to say
wisdom?
not. It's a. What's your wisdom modifier?
Checking. Doop, doop, doop. Wisdom is +1.
Okay, yeah, so you get a spell at 7.
Okay.
No, but you said your wisdom modifier is +1.
Yes.
So then no, he doesn't. He has to wait till
Oh,
level 8 to get it.
he only gets a +1, he doesn't get a +2.
Needs to have a +2 in order to get that
Okay.
second spell. Basically,
Yeah, so
your
in that case,
modifier
you're only
keeps
going to get
going.
it at 8.
Yeah, you have to wait till level 8 to get your next spell.
Okay.
You got one first level. You've already got your current level spells available to you. Next level, you have 2 first level 1 and no 0, and then a following level 2, 1, 1, 2. Freeing the orcs is risky if we don't know what their status is.
I don't trust them.
I could trust them if I knew what their business was. Bandits can be turned into mercenaries very easily, but we don't know why they're captured and who captured them specifically. So, for now, we can bargain their freedom, but our first priority is the girl.
What was the next level XP? It reset it for me.
35.
Everybody got 4520. That's my plans. Obviously, anybody who has other ideas or thoughts, I am open to them. But for now, it.
So are you at 29,060?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I added it right for once.
Any individual are there any individual XPs, Dennis? Or is that everything?
That is everything.
Okay.
Loot is also sent.
Awesome. Awesome possum.
Oh, that's how much we're adding right now?
Yep, that's how much extra. Here we got. Everybody should be at 29,060.
Everybody?
Well,
No.
the rest of us, not Eddie. Womp womp.
No.
But at least we're all the same level.
29,260.
I am like
29,060.
500 behind. BRB.
Wait,
Well, I think we're about to wrap up.
29,060?
Yep.
Yes, 29,060.
Okay.
Enough.
Alright, so we are done for tonight.
Woohoo!
Good
job,
stuff,
everybody.
guys. We got a masterwork nunchuck. Fuck yeah!
You bet nobody has nunchuck mastery.
Ah, that's hilarious. I never thought I'd see one. Oh, there's actually 2 masterwork weapons in the deck could use.
What's the other one?
There's a masterwork gauntlet, which she's perfectly capable of using, and a masterwork light crossbow, which she's also capable of using.
Clearly, she's gonna go with the nunchucks.
Obviously.
What?
Nothing.
Come on, nunchucks just for badass value.
That being said, does anybody else want that light crossbow? Because everybody here
No.
can use it. Well, not you, Taro. You don't need it. It's a waste for you. But for anybody else that wants a ranged attack, like a legitimate ranged attack,
Do
it
you
works.
guys need me for anything, or?
Nope. I think we're all set.
Alright.
I'll take the crossbow for survival.
Light crossbow for ranged.
For hunting.
Okay, that's fine. Assist with that. You can do that. Go ahead and add a masterwork light crossbow to your list then.
Good night,
How much
guys.
it weighs?
Yep,
Good
good night.
night. Say goodbye.
Bye bye stream.
Bye-bye, stream. Good night, everybody.